Boys and girls, raise your hand if you think Trump ain't playing with Iran. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Also, make sure you go in the link in the description section to visit deplorableshow.com. Deplorableshow.com. I'm having a show. Terrence Williams will be there. Tommy Lahren will be there. And others in Mesa, Arizona on the 17th of this month, January 17th. Make sure you click on that so you can go to that event. You can see me. If you live in the area, you live anywhere near Arizona, come see me. Now let's get into this. Donald Trump is a savage. And I mean savage in a good way. President Trump ain't playing with y'all. I don't know how many times he got to say it. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I love the fact that he's willing to stand up like my dad would, like my father would. My father is a no-nonsense person. He ain't playing no games. He's a generous-hearted person. You cross the line, you're going to get that belt action. And my dad ain't never been about games. And so I love to see a strong president that emulates somebody like my father. And I can even add my mama into the fold. My mama don't play no games. I think my mama is no nonsense even more than my daddy is. So to see a reflection of how I grew up, a reflection of people who will take it there if they got to see President Trump do that it means a lot to me personally. I'm tired of the softiness. I was a police officer. I served my country. I know that it's a raw world out here. And people living in a fantasy world and thinking everybody should be caring about feelings. Listen, it's a dog-eat-dog world. And sometimes you got to bring it to people and you got to be vicious. That's just the way it is. That's the way politics should work. That's the way life works. If you think you're going to be in a little bubble box your whole life, you are lying to yourself and others. So let me read you what Trump just tweeted. Because y'all know what he tweeted just a couple days ago, telling them that he has 50-something plus targets that he's ready to take out if they do any aggression against any American citizen. But just today, I just seen it. It just popped up on my newsfeed. And that's why I'm making this video. Trump added to that by saying this. These media posts will serve as notice or notification to the United States Congress that should Iran strike any U.S. person or target, the United States will quickly and fully strike back, and perhaps in a disproportionate manner. I'm glad I'm in America. Such legal notice is not required, but is given nevertheless. Now, I want y'all to understand this real quick. It's called executive power. It's called executive power. Let me explain to you guys who may not understand the English language of executive power. Executive power means individual, one person, numero uno, the president alone, only him, president alone. He's the only one. Executive power. He's using his power that we have selected or elected him to exercise. He's using his power and authority to do what's best for America. And I made it in my other video about them saying 80 million for his head. Listen, he ain't playing. He already took out number 2 in Iran. He ain't playing. And if you're an Iranian and you're watching this, because most Iranians that I've seen online that don't live in Iran, because if you live in Iran and you do something counter to their government, you will be night-night. But most people that don't live in Iran that are Iranians, they celebrate Soleimani's demise. They celebrate Soleimani's demise. But President Trump has said, and I like this part, and I'm done with this video. I'm not going to spend too long on it. I like the fact that he said, we are going to respond, and it's not going to be proportionate, in a disproportionate manner. And I know y'all understand what disproportionality means, but I'm speaking to the liberals that may stroll through this channel because they lost in the bubble space. Listen, disproportionate manner means you come and you hurt any American citizen, we may take out half of y'all. We may take out half of y'all. Now, I'm not talking about no innocent people. I'm talking about your military. I'm talking about these sites, these 50+ sites that President Trump has spoken about that has some historic and you could say, sentimental legitimacy to Iranians in that country. Trump ain't playing. That's all. Maybe the message that I'm saying today is that Trump ain't playing. His tweets are saying it all. And if you think he don't stand by his tweets, then you're sleeping under a rock, or you're smoking meth, or you're smoking crack, or you just deciding to be or exercising your disproportionate thinking in a negative manner against President Trump. So President Trump is the man. You need to know that. You need to share this with your family members. Everybody who thinks that he's playing around, everybody thinks that he's not a good president. President Trump is what America needs and needed to survive and flourish for our future. I believe God used President Trump to save us and give us one more chance before he come back and rapture up his flock. And I don't like to use the word rapture because it's not in the Bible. Well, before he comes back to do his thing. That's all I'm going to say, do his thing. Like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me what you think about what I said. Do you think President Trump is crazy, or you think he's the man? Or you think he's worthy of being the president of the United States for a second term? Also, make sure you go in the description section and visit deplorablesshow.com so you can get tickets to the show in Mesa, Arizona. It'll be on the 17th. I forget my dates. Don't hold it to my head, not my heart. On the 17th, I'll see you there. Make sure you visit the Tatum store as well. Get all your cool merch. Y'all know what it is. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.